Welcome to New Ways of Working. All of us, in some way, shape, or form, have to deal with work in one way or another. Some of us, we're retired, and we are looking for projects that we do at home or things that we ought to do, or maybe we do side things. Some of us, we're stay-at-home parents, and we have to deal with raising our children. And then some of us, we have jobs that are really big, and stress comes our way. Well, we, in this devotional series, are going to try to help you think of new ways of looking at your work. Now today, I want to explore something with you that really should blow your mind. In a recent interview, Elon Musk, the richest man on the planet, had stated in an interview, a journalistic interview, that you don't have to go to college to succeed really well in life. Now, that was kind of one of those statements that's a kind of a hot button topic, right? But this is what he said. He said, if you want to learn how to do your job really well, there are so many different avenues that you can learn how to do well in a career for next to nothing or completely free. You can learn almost anything on the internet. You can learn a skill, you can learn a trade, and then you could get minimal amounts of training, but it's not the way it used to be when it comes to learning. Now, here's what my challenge is to you when you hear a statement like that. Because some of you, you're already in a career, you're already in a job, you already have a degree that afforded you to be in that career. Here's a challenge, ready? Become a lifetime learner. Become a lifetime learner. Now, if you're in a job right now, or if you're in a field and you're kind of established in that field, you have just as much access as everyone else to learn something new. Now, this is something that I feel very, very strongly about. I realized it early on when I was one of the first students that was in Liberty University's distance learning program. And they had a complete and total full online program before that was really, really popular. So I jumped in on the ability to take these classes online, and I became a full-time online student. Well, now everyone can do that. Like, you could, almost every single university has either a complete online program or a hybrid model where you come to school for part-time and you do most of it for the duration full-time at home. Now, what I learned about that when I was in school was I would never have been able to learn all this stuff and having had to leave my house to do it because I was so connected to and working in the church. I could have never quit my job for 5 years and gotten a Bible degree. So I realized that, I wonder if there's any other things I could learn online at the same time. Well, I learned how to become a video editor by watching videos on YouTube or by taking online courses for like $20 or $30 where somebody shows you how they do something and set up an online video editing thing, okay? I learned that all online. I learned better how to public speak online. I learned how to write by taking online courses, not write, like from scratch, but I mean write fiction. I learned how to do that by listening to people that teach it online, and I learned that way. And I realized that I'm just a learner. I love learning new things. I love learning different things. And this has been the way I was since I was a kid. But you know what it does when you're learning other things? It helps you to become better at what you do. And you know what else it does? It alleviates the pressure of your professional development being restricted to what you do in a day-to-day setting. So if you're a worker and you're working full-time right now, there is nothing stopping you from, on your lunch break, going on YouTube and looking for how to do a certain thing, how to write, how to edit a movie, do whatever it is that you might be good at, how to start an Etsy business. And you learning actually gives you some energy to be better at your job. If you are retired right now, did you ever want to learn how to play the guitar and you never got a chance to? Now's your time. Did you ever want to learn how to work a little bit better on the computer? There's thousands of ways that you could learn online to do that. But I want to encourage you this. Your mind, God has given you the gift of learning. And God has also given us the challenge that when we learn, it's actually a blessing to us and to others. I want to take you to a scripture that's in the very first chapter of Proverbs. And when we hear something from Proverbs, remember, this is wise counsel. In Proverbs chapter 1, verse 5, He says, let the wise hear and increase in learning, and the one who understands obtain guidance. This is what the scriptures say. He says, let the wise hear and increase in learning. You have the capacity to learn. And right now, in this day and age, you have the ability to learn things that you could have never learned before without having to sacrifice a good portion of your life to go somewhere different. So why not ask the Lord what it is that maybe will help you in your job? Maybe will help you to become more cognizant of the time that you have at home. If you're a stay-at-home mom, what's stopping you from, when the kids go to sleep, learning a new skill that you've always wanted to try, or learning how to start something different? It doesn't have to be related to making income, but there's a connection between those that are learning a lot and those that are making a lot of money. So keep that in the back of your mind. A new way of thinking about work is a new way of thinking that maybe you haven't learned all that there is to know just yet.